There we go. Beautiful. Live streamers and also everyone else here at Langlands Park in Coorparoo. I'm Kenny Andres and I'm here witnessing with you guys the two fantastic games we've had today so far, with the first off the Sunshine Coast Spartans winning the Qld Summerbowl, and as well as the Gold Coast Stingrays just winning their 4th straight men's Sunbowl now. But I'm not going to take too long here. We're about to go with a third and final game with us today, which is the Women's Summerbowl, the third one in history there. We've got the Logan City Jets taking on the defending Gold Coast Stingrays now. And look, I don't want to take up any more action because we're about to see the teams run on. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the Women's Summerbowl number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ladies Sunbowl, or the Summer Bowl, as we'd like to call it, between the Gold Coast Stingrays and the Logan City Jets. The players are about to take the field, and here they come. Here come the Stingrays and the Jets.
They need to come out faster. Can't see that.
Oh, okay. Jesus, can't read that. So, of course, once again in the blue jerseys of the Gold Coast Stingrays, and coming out now in the green and white are your Logan City Jets. The Jets coming to the near sideline, and as you can see, the Gold Coast Stingrays ladies are going to the far sideline.
And I'm back in the booth. Glenn Parker, what about these pyrotechnics from Vulcan Fireworks there? Aren't they exciting?
Oh, you know, excuse the pun, Ken, but they're hot. That's great, mate. This is one heck of a show to GQ putting on.
Well, we're going to look at the team list here. At number 2, we've got Belinda Krellerks. We've got Beck Hirsch at number 3. Denise Pepe at number 5. She's a veteran. Lauren Evans. Tiffany O'Reilly at number 8. Number 10, Lara Labonte. 11, Dee Hobbs, the amazing kick returner. Number 12, Mika Doggy. 15, Trisha Cameron. Number 16, Jessica Samonte. 21, Amy Henry. 22, Rachel Ware. 26, Shayna Leggett. 27, Beck Hatterman. 28, Meadow Loano. 29, Chelsea Ryunuai. 41, Rachel Carey. 42, Joanna Filado. 45, Sinacia or CJ Sims. 49, Julia Pereira. Number 50, Rosie Suimalo Aleki. 52, Lon Tullock. 55, Adana Davey. Number 70, Tammy Napier. 75, Storm Brook. Number 80, Nicole Blatchett. Number 88, Penu Brewster. 89, Jessica Spring. 94, Georgie Armstrong. And to finish us off, 99, Carmen Weir, with head coach, of course, Rob McKinnon. Can we ask everyone in the stands now to stand up for the national anthem for the final time today, as we look to sing the anthem before the Summerbowl number 3 here.
Australians all... Yeah, it's not supposed to be. There's no supposed to be music. I'm just doing it without it. No. Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Fernley there, singing us out for the 3rd time today. Boy, she has done a great job for these 3 games. So obviously, as I said, as we're jamming in, this is the I'd like to Jets.
You good? You want it? Okay, I got the pleasure of announcing the Logan City Jets for 2014. Number 2, Shani Rose. Number 3 is Lisa Thomas. Number 6 is Christy Moran. 7, Ellie Sharman. Number 9, Ella Young. Number 10 is Ella Tuvi. Number 11 is Tara Colpedo. 13 is Hayley Peterson. 14, Lauren Mayer. 18 is Terry Nukunuku. 19 is Britt Todd. 23, Angela Sapiaplau. And 24, Leila Tonga Tanoa. 31, Henri Bender. 33 is Kelly Ottaway. 42, Ashley Brewer. 47, Casey Brown. 74 is Casey Colwell. 64 is Jolene Wilson. 74 is Sarah Kane. 77, Kayla Brown. 81 is Michaela Perrott. 93 is Danielle Brown. Head coach Peter Farrar. And the captains is to the center of the field.
Okay, just before we get into the rest of the formalities of football, just letting everyone know there was a set of keys handed into the commentary booth. They're on their way to the cam bar on the left side of the field. If you feel you've lost a set of keys, that's where they'll be located. Thank you. So, Parky, I feel as though you got a much shorter list than me there to read out.
I reckon, eh?
And for the 2014 Women's Summerbowl, it'll be head refereed from Julian Leonard, umpired by Pat Humphreys, and the headliners will be Alex Attard. Of course, you'll see all the rest of the ones there, which includes line judge Clyde Summers and Joe Goslin, the back judge, field judge David Hawkinson, side judge Shane Ossett, Gary Kendall coming back as the centre judge, and if anything goes wrong, Gavin Reese is there to cover. And in the instant replay booth with us, we have Lucas Haynes and Mark Louie.
The Jets are the home team. So Stingrays be called in the toss. That is a tail.
Nice job.
That is a head. What did you call? Heads the call? Heads? It's a head. Stingrays have won the toss. Defer? Ball? Which way do you want to go? Okay, spin around. Stingrays have won the toss, have deferred. Jets will receive the ball. Good luck, ladies.
Okay, it looks like the Stingrays have won the toss and the Jets will receive the ball. They have deferred to the second half of the Stingrays.
Here's a fun fact there, Glenn. The Stingrays have won the toss in all 3 games so far today and have chosen to
I believe they have, yeah.
So just remind everyone who's watching via live stream, with the live stream there is the chat option to the right there. Feel free to tell us some questions and we'll do our best to answer them, or just general comments. We'll happily to oblige and perhaps read them out. So this is another key game. All these games have been fantastic, and once again the Stingrays have got to be proud to have a team competing in each one. Look, I know you're a big fan of the Jets in this game. The Stingrays have proved to be tough as well. You're sticking by your Jets call?
Yeah, I am. I really am. From what I've seen during the year, and of course carry on from last year, I believe the Jets have improved immeasurably, and the Stingrays, they won't be easy to beat, of course. In any, you know, if you had a game of tiddlywinks against the Stingrays, you're up against it. So this is going to be a heck of a game of football. But I just think that the Jets are going to have a lot of speed, and I think that if they can keep the ball alive, the Jets are mine.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. You mentioned speed, and there's not many faster than number 6, Christy Moran for the Jets. Last week I saw a rip off a 99-yard ripper for a touchdown, as well as a couple of other long-range ones. But
yeah, 4 touches for 4 touchdowns last week. It's not too bad, is it? No.
But then in converse, you're going to see the Stingrays with a powerful inside running game there. CJ Sims able to pound it up real hard, as well as what's her name here? I've got it here. I think it was Rosie Suamalo Aleki. Between the two combination of those girls, and throw in a bit of Denise Pepe who can pound the rock.
Denise Pepe's a star. You know, she's a standout in anybody's roster. You know, and you know the Jets are going to have to shut her down. That'll get some way towards winning the game.
So here we go, kicking off number 11 with the Pyrotechnics. DD Hobbs, the special team specialist, picked up the 15. Number 14 is going to run this one back. She's found some space there. It's Lauren Meyer, and she gets taken down just shy of the 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice run there by the Jets. Number 14, and she's got it back to the 40-yard line, and that's where the Jets will take over first down. I don't think it'll be too long before we see Kirsten Moran run the football, to be honest.
I don't think
but
so,
of course, the Stingrays know that. So it's going to be a battle in the trenches, the girls. And that's what I like about these two teams, that these two teams actually do go at it very hard in the trenches. So it's going to be a really interesting one.
Indeed. Once again, we're going to see a lot of footballs being carried tonight. Let's see if the passing game opens up. Once again, the weather stayed clear for us in this beautiful night game. Let's see if either of the quarterbacks are feeling daring enough, or shall I say the offensive coordinators.
Not a problem at all. I mean, look, this is going to be one beauty. The motion there, Christy Moran on the carry. Over the left side, looking for space. A nice block downfield.
She's still going.
Christy breaks it again. She's out of bounds. First down for the Jets, and here we go. A familiar thing going on. It's going to be a battle of being able to contain both offenses on these two teams. They'll find holes everywhere. But what I do like about these is the level of degree of blocking in the female league is absolutely fantastic.
I've got to say, it's vastly improved ever since they came in a couple of years ago. That's one of the most difficult things coming into this sport as a brand new player. Learning the mechanics of blocking, and the women have done it absolutely. They've improved immensely.
Oh, absolutely. This is real football. A little fumble on the snap of the second play under centre, but that's okay. The Jets will retain possession. Exchange from Sarah Kane there to Ella. It's a little bit of a fumble, and it'll bring up second down and long for the Jets.
So this actually feels like a walk in the park commentary-wise, Craig, without the what do you call it, the no huddle offense we had to compete with in the last game.
Yeah.
So we'll actually be able to break things down for you a little more for
totally.
the live streamers.
The same motion across field by the Jets, and this time they give to the big fullback who just gets back to the line of scrimmage only. So it'll be 3rd and long for the Jets. 3rd and long. Something they're not used to.
Exactly.
But
right. There
there you go. That's the defense of the Stingrays. They are fast and they're in your face the whole time. So the Jets will have to combat that, all night. But, it's good to get it the first series and get those bugs blown out, get those nerves way out of the game.
Are we likely to see a pass here from Melatuvi, or are they going to try and put this back in Moran's hands?
I would not be surprised to see a pass here from Melatuvi. But, of course, it's a handoff, and right there, smacking it right at the line of scrimmage. Number 28 for the Stingrays. Ruining the run there in the open run for the Jets of Christy Moran. And so that will bring up 4th down for the Jets.
And it's a fake here.
There's
Moran's
a
gonna
toss
get it
outside. But still nothing much there, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. The Gold Coast Stingrays will take over 1st and 10. Well, no freedom for Christy yet. They're good work by the defense of the Stingrays. But let's hope they've blown those nerves out now, and the Jets will get on with the game, as should the Stingrays. And here they go, 1st and 10.
Once again, Stingrays a dominant inside running game. They've also got a bit of play action in their offensive unit.
They do indeed.
So we'll see how they're going to go here. I think it's number 50 lining up there. Rosie Suiamalo Aleki in a tailback. That orbit motion we're so common to seeing, and Suiamalo Aleki.
Nice tackle right at the middle. But there you go. There's that common motion we do see from the Gold Coast Stingrays. That little loop around and a give right up the guts. Again, about two yards or so.
Both proving their characteristic offense. We saw the sort of the jet motion there from the Jets for their single wing offense, and
absolutely
a little orbit motion there, which has become a staple of the Gold Coast Stingrays.
Absolutely, nothing new yet. Little end around, and then we have an interesting little handoff there to another player, but no real gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down.
And we should also remind our listeners there that just like the juniors one, this runs on a 30-minute half running clock there, so no stoppages until the 2-minute warning.
Exactly, and also 9-a-side football, which we forgot to mention as well.
No doubt.
So we're heading around to the left-hand side, but blocked up there. And tackles made at the line of scrimmage will bring up 4th down for the Gold Coast Stingrays.
Well, here we go. Both defense standing up early. Lauren Evans, the quarterback there, looking for the speed option there, but the running back led to block, and the Jets just pursued perfect angles and they shut it down.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing, sorting it out. So we're going to see our first punt of the senior ladies. It's a little bobbling punt that bounces straight across the field. The Jet player picks it up and has a little bit of room to move, actually. But tackle, nice tackle on the yard to gainish area. So it'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Logan City Jets.
That was Haley Peterson on the return there. She plays safety for the Jets. One of the big three athletes for them between her and she's called Christy Moran. Both of those girls, real strong athletes for this experience.
She is a strong athlete. She's not built all that big. She's not all that tall, but she is a fire plug.
Yes, that's
definitely
a fantastic adjective to describe her.
So that'll bring up the first down for the Jets now. Their second series, and we'll see what they can do this time. Quick give, and Christy Moran looking for over the left-hand side. First up tackle missed, but the second one definitely bring it down the line of scrimmage. That was number 5 for the Gold Coast Stingrays there. And she brings it down with a short gain of probably about 3 yards.
Denise Pepe in the play. We talked about her pre-game.
Yeah.
Played quarterback for the last couple of years, but she's stepped up and moved into more of a running back and a linebacker position where she's excelled so far this season.
Yeah, she likes to be anywhere where the football is. That's exactly what's going on there. Yeah. We'll be calling her name repeatedly, no doubt. Then here go the Jets up the middle. This time the big fullback, wow, spinning out of tackles. 2 or 3 tackles, and a short gain. No flag on the play, so it's going to be about third and about 4 or 5 yards. Probably about 5 yards.
The big two-prong attack there between number 81, the fullback, Michaela Parrott, and of course Christy Moran. And Parrott showing some spin moves there for much more of a power back.
Indeed, there was a flag actually on the far side of the play, and the referee's just talking about it now. We'll probably get a report from referee Julian Leonard.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 12, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
And there you go. That was a face mask. You see the player spinning around. Obviously, someone got their hand up in the face mask, and you know, obviously gave a bit of a twist to the helmet. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. And the Jets will have a first and 10 on around about the 30-yard line.
So yes, indeed, all face masks. 15-yard penalties now. Gone are the days where it used to be a 5 or a 15.
Yeah, absolutely. Jets with a long motion to the left-hand side, and again, just a little bit of a bobble on the exchange. We have a couple of words exchanged between centre and nose tackle there. You'll see at the end of the play here, Sarah Kane just reminding the nose tackle who's boss, and no doubt the nose tackle reminding her of the result of the play.
No doubt. I think who's that at centre? I think it's number 74, Sarah Kane. You said centre for the
Sarah Kane. Yep, that brings up second, and about 11 yards to go. And there's this little block to the left, and this time Ella's going to scoot it out to the right, and she will definitely get out of bounds on or around about the original line of scrimmage. Looks like she might have picked up 3 or 4 yards as well, so it'll be third and about 7.
This time Ella Tooby faking the ball to Moran and hoping to suck up some of those linebackers to change their angles and jump around the outside. But no, fantastic angle there from number 21 for the Stingrays. That's Amy Henry playing some fantastic defense there.
Yeah, good pursuit down the line of scrimmage and locked it up, got her out of bounds.
All clubs were told that they're meant to be in club uniform as well.
So the Jets on the march. There is still no score, 20 minutes to go. This time the give around, and he cuts it up inside, and she's going to get about 4 yards here, so it's going to be about fourth and about 3 or 4 yards to go, I would say.
And that was the rookie receiver, Kelly Odiway, finally getting the handoff there. She does that motion every single play there, and this time, after what seems like maybe 10 plays, she finally gets a handoff there, and a good block there from number 81, Michaela Parrott, to try to spring her for a few yards, but
yeah,
we face a fourth down.
Yep, they do. They face a very difficult fourth down. Obviously, it's pretty certain that the Jets will go for this at this stage. You know, in this area of the field, why wouldn't you? And it's 4th and about 4 yards. A nice clean snap, but give to Christy Moran. Gets to the line of scrimmage, but met heavily by the Stingrays there, and no gain. And that was going to be another turnover, and this will, on downs that is, and it'll be Stingrays 1st and 10.
Look at Denise Pepe setting the edge there, and really forcing Moran to bounce that back into some of her big, strong linebackers.
Yeah, it looks like Denise Pepe has actually been to the Jets training and knows exactly what's going on with Christy Moran, and he's plugging that hole for her. But nevertheless, you know, it's first and 10, Gold Coast Stingrays. I think I lost. Pass from the Stingrays. Oh, we have our first reception of the Summerbowl. That's a reception for the Gold Coast Stingrays on or around the line of scrimmage. Looks like a first down, in fact.
And that was Beck Hirsch, the rookie wide receiver.
First down, Gold Coast Stingrays.
She picking up the slant route there and converting for a first down.
Here's that little loop around to give to the fullback again up the middle. Nice yards. Good run there by the big fullback. 77 on the carry for the Stingrays. A good about 7 yards. Here's that loop and the give. Nice blocking and a nice tackle up the middle, but she gained a good 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and about 4 to go, I should say.
Once again, Rosie Suyamalo-Alecki moving the ball there with that powerful inside running.
Yeah, good running, eh? Very good, big, powerful runner. This time, the quarterback keeps it, and there's a big hit right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a fantastic motion there and a great game planning for the Jessica Spring on the little reverse orbit there. You'd think that if number 7, Lauren Evans, actually watched there, she could have pitched it off. And
yeah, perhaps so.
There's some room there for Spring.
That might be the next stage of that play, I think. Yeah. So it's 3rd and about, I guess, 3, maybe 2. And that fullback carry again. This time the quarterback pulls it back and looks like she has the yards for the first down in this occasion.
But she was tackled there from Shani Rose, a safety with 3 years experience.
Yeah, and she's brought down right on the halfway mark, and that'll be first down Gold Coast Stingrays. Nice play.
Yes, nice play indeed. And just don't forget, if you guys are watching our live stream, we're lonely, have a chat to us there via the live stream chat system, and we'll do what we can to answer your questions or respond to any comments you decide to post up.
Stingrays is a square motion, looking to pass, pressure from the Jets, and she's going down in the backfield this time. Good pressure. Initial pressure was 14 for the Jets, and down she went with a loss of about 4 yards.
Yeah, Terry Nuku, the linebacker there, the Nooksinator, I'm here, she's called. She finishes off the play with a first sack for tonight.
Yeah, nice job there. Good pressure in the backfield, and down she goes, and that'll bring up a 2nd and long situation for the Gold Coast Stingrays. And Denise just calling the shots in the huddle there. And here come the Stingrays again on 2nd down. A good clean snap and a little give for the end around. Number 3 up the middle, back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up 1 if she's lucky, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Stingrays and 10 to go. Replacements for the Jets, bringing on a little bit more a beef in the middle there to shut down that run. We have a 3rd down situation.
3rd and 10, but the Stingrays have proved they can pass the football. Let's see if
yep,
Lauren,
she's patient. She's very patient. Clearly they can pass, so the Jets will need to be aware. There's a pass, looking down the middle. Nice pass, in fact, but broken up by 77, I think, there from the Jets.
Kayla Brown, the linebacker.
Nice play. Brings up 4th. A real arm wrestle so far.
Yeah, we're halfway through the first half here, and neither team have managed to score so far. We're still deadlocked at 0-0.
Nice snap, and the Stingrays will punt the ball away. A beautiful punt. It's a soaring punt down, but it is playable. But no, the Jets have decided we don't want any part of that. But the punt will end up inside the 10, and the Jets will start deep in their own half. First and 10 for the Logan City Jets.
That's number 11 on the one there, Dee Dee Hobbs. She is a special teams gem. She,
Yep.
on top of being able to punt and kick off as well as she does there, she is also a deadly kick returner there. She holds the record in Gridiron Queensland Women's League for the most kick return touchdowns with 5 in one game.
That's just crazy. 5 in one game is an amazing effort.
I don't think I've ever heard of that in any of the other divisions. That's
No,
a
I've never heard of that
fantastic,
myself. Nope.
record that she can hang on her hat. Or shall I say hang her hat on, I believe the correct term would go.
So here come the Jets in the second possession. This possession, and Christy Moran breaking out of the first tackle, still struggling for yards. Looks like she picked up about 3. Not a lot of room for the Jets tonight, but it is early days. On a replay on the screen, you'll see that Christy gets bounced inside, breaks a couple of tackles, but then is wrapped up by 3 of the Stingrays for a short gain of about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for the Jets.
Jets deep in their own half here, but fortunately for them, Christy Moran can score from anywhere.
Yeah, that is true. This time it's a little reverse, but Christy Moran is broken up in the backfield by number 45.
That's CJ Sims.
Very well read by the Stingrays, and that's the thing, is the containment, and they had that very well organised.
And once
and
again,
nowhere to go.
Who's there pressuring that backfield? It's number 5, Denise Pepe. Absolute revelation at linebacker this season.
That'll bring up 3rd and about 13 for the Jets now. Oh, and that looked like another, might have bobbled out or a stumble, but we've got 4th down on the same, actually they might have even lost a yard, so it's going to be 50.
We'll say though, whilst all these fumble stamps are definitely going to be hurting the Jets, Ella Tuvi has the awareness to jump on every single one so far, hasn't lost a fumble yet.
Yep. There's the punt away, and we have a flag, and it takes a jet bounce.
This will be dangerous. Dee Dee Hobbs
It's on the 40. Now she has possession of the ball,
what she
heading
can
right,
do.
and very dangerous in open field. Dee Dee Hobbs, great
Big
block
block on
on
Christy
Christy
Moran.
Moran. And she cuts her back, and she's in
gonna take
open
it.
field. But we'll have to see what the result is of the flag that has been dropped at the line of scrimmage. But what a run back.
As you said, Dee Dee Hobbs on special teams.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. There she comes through. So we'll see what happens here with the flag. But what a great run back. You see the block that releases her here. Christy Moran
some
has
of these
no
blocks.
idea it was even
Oh.
coming. And she read the beautiful run down the sideline and read her blocks.
Look at all those blocks to finish off the run as well. This is some fierce
Yeah.
football being played from the Stingrays.
Yep, absolutely. Fantastic setup for her special teams run there.
But we're going to... So what we see, multiple flags on there. One was against the Stingrays, but unfortunately the key one there was a running into the kicker penalty, which is going to give their Jets an automatic first down, and of course is going to nullify that kick return touchdown from Dee Dee Hobbs. So the Jets get a break there.
Oh, big break for the Jets there. I mean, obviously, Dee Dee, that's, they a fantastic score, but of course it's wiped off, unfortunately.
Time out, Jets. It's their first time out.
And we have a timeout on the field. So not a lot of room to move tonight so far in the game for any of the offenses. Both defenses are dominating at this point. But no score. We're 9:44 and counting down at the moment, and no score in the 2004 Summerbowl. I can't even read that.
And after that short break, we're going to see the Jets come back on there for some of this heated action. But speaking of that heated action, got to give a shout out to Vulcan Fireworks. They've done a fantastic job so far today.
So the Jets have a new series of downs due to the penalty, so it'll be 1st and 10. But still a lot of work to do deep in their own half. Chris Moran this time has a little bit of room up the middle and gets a good 8 or 9 yards. Interesting setup there for the Jets, 3 running backs. And reading the blocks and getting about 8 yards. So second and about 2 to go. You'll see on the replay, 3 running backs behind Ella there, and Christy Moran just reading her blocks and getting up the middle. And a good 8-yard gain. Same setup for the Jets here with the 3 in the backfield. This time the Stingrays read the play, but Chris Moran does break the first 3 tackles and gets probably back to the original line of scrimmage, or maybe a couple. So it'll be 3rd and about 8 yards to go. Oh, nice keeper for Ella up the middle, but it's only going to get her about 4 yards. It's going to bring up 4 and 5. Fourth down and 5 yards to go. Little quarterback keeper, and he gets about 4 or 5 yards out of it. 4th down, 4 to go.
You got to say, I mean, that keeper did manage to get some yards there, but Lon Tulloch, the defensive tackle, she is really controlling that line.
Oh, definitely. She's ruling the roost right now. There's a snap and a kick away, and this time it does take it, but once again she has a chance.
That's a 40.
And she does break the first one, cuts back.
The Jets are almost standing still there.
And the ball was popped out, but it was a Stingray right beside her, so it's... I think the Jets were looking for a hold there, but on Kristen Miranda, who was a cover girl, downfield, but didn't get it, so I think they forgot about the play was still live.
That's exactly right. Hold or not, as both former coaches, and you got to teach your players that regardless of the penalty, whether
keep moving.
That whistle. So that was almost dangerous. There.
Very dangerous. Didi Hobbs showing her worth on the special teams, as we talked about. Nice return. So inside Jets territory. Now the head referee's coming over. There's a flag on this play.
There's 2 fouls in the play. Before the snap, we have offside, 21, defence. That 5-yard penalty will give them a 1st down.
Oh, there you go.
We have block in the back, defence, the penalty's declined.
I was very surprised when that play happened there. We saw number 21 jump there, but I didn't see flags fly through. So clearly they've flags were thrown somewhere around there, and the big thing there, it gives the Jets a 1st down.
Well, I guess we said it last time that we returned from D.D. Hobbs, and now it's happened again. The Jets have cut a break for themselves, and they get a new set of downs, 1st and 10.
Just want to say hello though to the 77 members who are watching us via live stream. Thank you for joining in to the number 3 or the 3rd annual Summer Bowl there. Feel free to send us some comments or questions.
This time the fullback gets a carry, and a nice run up the middle, meets the defender and carries the defender straight over the line to gain. A nice run for about 12 yards by the Jets fullback, 77.
Caleb Brown.
That's a big run.
What a way to keep your legs churning. That's the way you got to do it. No matter how many are on you, you keep your legs churning until they take you to the ground.
Yeah, nice leg pumping there and carrying the defenders along with her. A nice gain of about 12 yards. It'll be 1st and 10. The Jets now moving up towards the halfway line with a little bit more space to, a bit more room to move. 1st down, Jets. This time the fullback gets it again. A nice carry. Again, she's pumping legs. Ball popped out, I think. Out. And it looks like it could be a Stingray ball on this occasion. It looks like 11 came up with the football. No surprises.
Got to be able to protect that football, especially inside the trenches when you're taking it in between all those linebackers. You've got to have 2 arms on the ball and 4 points of contact.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a very vertical runner there, and there's a lot of helmets going in there. You can see a lot of collision, and the ball did pop out. And fortunately for the Stingrays, this time they did regain possession, so it'll be 1st down for the Gold Coast Stingrays, 1st and 10. Square motion, a little square out pass, but it's incomplete. It was a forward pass, it was incomplete. So it'll bring up 2nd down on the same spot, obviously. 2nd down, Gold Coast Stingrays, and 10 to go.
Pass intended there for the wingback Jessica Spring. And I just want to give credit to the Tricia Cameron, who flipped out the ball in the last play.
Hurry up offense here from the Stingrays. And the little give on the number 3 on the end around, and a gain of about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Just want to thank the Vulcan Fireworks for springing an amazing pyrotechnic show for us tonight that happened all the way from the start of the day and finished off with a huge bang tonight. Our favourite Vulcan Fireworks sponsors of the Women's Summer Bowl.
And this carry by 50 up the middle for the Stingrays. A really good carry. Right on or about the line of scrimmage, the yards to gain. You're going to be 4th and about 1. So the Jets will be looking to this 4th down stand here of about a yard and a bit. And of course, naturally, the Stingrays looking to get a new series of downs.
Hand off on the end around there. She's going to bust it through, and she's converted for the 1st down well and truly.
That'll be a 1st down for the Stingrays, and it looks like we're just inside the 2-minute warning. That's inside the 2-minute mark.
Who was that on the carry? I think it's number
12, I believe.
What was it? Wingback. I think it was the wingback, Jessica Spring.
Yeah.
We have a timeout here.
Yes. Timeout. Stingrays. That is their 1st timeout.
And yeah, as you just heard, we have a timeout to the Stingrays. Their 1st of the half. The Jets still with a full complement of timeouts, and the Gold Coast Stingrays have now 2.
Yeah, and of course, you may have noticed if you look at the screen, we're 151, so it'll be a 2-minute warning as well. So 151 left in the half, and the score still 0-0.
Both defense stepping it up there. I mean, there's plenty of yards being made, but a lot of yards being made, but no one able to convert once they get there. Or at least inside the 20. Not too much. A lot of football being played in between the 20s here.
Yes, definitely. Both teams are, are struggling. Well, not struggling, but finding it difficult to get yards. And then it's the old punt away, and we'll start again at the other end. The Jets have been fortunate to pick up a couple of penalties and give them 1st downs. but unfortunately not enough to get him, into the red zone of the other team. So here are the Stingrays now on a first down, and they're looking to drive away. Passing, and that one's going to be incomplete as well. Out to the left-hand side. There was no flag on that play. 14 for the Jets in the coverage.
Pass intended to their number 3, Beck Hirsch, the rookie wide receiver.
Hurry up offense from the Stingrays again. Here's that little end around.
Oh, wow.
Monstered by number 18 of the Logan City Jets.
It's the Nooksinator, Terry.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. That was a great end around. But on the replay, how good did that look? Now, if that's not football, I'm not here. And a big hit.
Boom.
And here's the same play the other way.
Beck Hirsch on the carry this time
and
round.
13 this time, knifing through for the Jets, and a loss on the play.
Superstar safety Haley Peterson chasing down Beck Hirsch on the end around there, or the orbit motion.
That's a nice tackle. Bring it down for a loss, and I'll bring up 4th and about 11 yards to go. Timeout Stingrays.
Stingrays now down to their last timeout for the half with 1:04 remaining.
Yes, that's their second, of course, and 1 to go, and with 1:04 left on the clock. Obviously the coaches indicate this is a very important drive. 4th and about 10 and a half.
And once again, to remind everyone, we are inside the 2 minutes, so we've moved into regulation timing now. So timeouts and the ball going out of bounds, as well as incomplete passes, will in fact stop the clock. As you see now, we are stopped here at 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining in the first half of Summerbowl 3 2014. You got to wonder here if the Stingrays can put it in. That's going to be a lot of momentum going their way, but are they going to try and chance their hand for a play here? You'd think so, being inside the Jets half.
I think they will. I think they're going to go for a pass here.
Oh, look at this. This is very Spartan-esque with this wide trip set.
And right down the middle, there's no one within Curie of that pass. Intended for number 12, I believe, for Stingrays, right down the middle seam.
It's a pity that wasn't a punt, or else they'd be currently defending some fantastic field position.
It would have been perfect. We have a first down for the Jets, turning over the same spot. 1st and 10 on the 32, I believe.
The Jets with 2 timeouts remaining there, 57-8 on the clock. They have a chance. If they can be the team to be on the board moving to the half, that's got to be a massive momentum booster.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is their chance to march down and get the go-ahead score with 57.8 left on the clock and 2 timeouts. Chrissy Moran breaks it to the left.
She's got some room.
In a little bit of open area. She's going to get out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock at 50.6. And so we have another first down for the Jets.
Moran hasn't had that opportunity to really bust it out. That's probably one of her longer runs of the day as we look at the replay here. But she's been definitely getting chunk by chunk.
Chunk by chunk, but and a smart move too, to get out of bounds, stop the clock, and get back and get a new set of downs. And again, a little over the left-hand side. She's going to kick it, but a great tackle. A tackle for a loss, in fact, of a yard and timeout instantly by the Jets.
CJ Sims on the big tackle there. She's been doing it all day. Her and her partner in crime, Denise Pepe.
Timeout.
And of course,
Jets.
Montola controlling it.
That is the second timeout.
They just still have one of those left in their bag. And they'll be second and about 11 or 12 to go.
Head coach Pete Ferraro calls the players for the Jets here. He's dialing up and seeing what he can bring out of his team here, whether it's going to be a 2v pass or whether he's going to feed it back to Moran.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Pete will change very much. I think he's just trying to calm them down and seeing if he can find, what's going on. what's not going on and react accordingly. He's not the type of coach that'll panic.
And just to remind you, Impact Sports, major sponsor of the Gridiron Queensland and Australia's premier supplier of shot football equipment. Play hard, play safe, and with Impact Sports Australia. On top of that, Motor and Marine, major sponsor of Gridiron Queensland, and for anything on wheels and water, Motor and Marine.
Okay, Jets, 2nd and 12. And we have contact straight away across the line of scrimmage, and we'll see what the end result is going to be there.
It looks like there's just a good hard count there from the Jets.
Yeah.
And they managed to lure them offside, and they've picked up a few
Offside, defence, unabated to the quarterback, number 52. Be a 5-yard penalty, still second down.
So a 5-yard penalty for unabated to quarterback simply means that one of them was in the backfield and could possibly have got to the quarterback unabated or untouched. So instantly they blow the whistles, and it'll be 2nd and about 7. Christian Moran with a little hole of the left-hand side, but a good tackle made, but good yards. Very close to the yard to gain. And referee.
And we have a timeout here to the Jets, after that Moran
That is
run.
a final timeout.
It looks like because the tackle was in bounds and short of the yardage that Coach Peter has called a quick timeout.
And
That will be their final timeout.
Timeout indeed.
So the Jets with 3rd and quite short here, Kenny, with about 30 seconds left to play in the first half.
Ben's near Richard. Richard's in the VIP booth.
The Jets will be looking to get the first down here and stop the clock, or even get out of bounds just to make sure of it, and continue to drive. And of course, obviously the Stingrays looking to stop it.
Yeah, just want to remind you guys, Gridiron Queensland well and truly on Facebook. You can find us at www.facebook.com/Gridiron Queensland, where we update regularly and you can keep on track of what's going on here in GQ.
This is a big 3rd down for the Jets here, 3rd and short.
Moran.
The give is to Moran over to the right. Got a nice block, and she will run out of bounds, achieving the first down. That's a good play. And that brings up to 23.4. You'll see this one, Kenny, around to the right.
Block. Yeah, I think it's Kayla. Brown.
I think it might have been Kayla Brown.
Who sprung Moran there for the first down.
We got a replay there of an incomplete pass earlier on there, but that's okay. We're in a first down situation. Jets here. A new set of downs with 23.4.
On Moran
over the left-hand side this time. Oh, she breaks the tackles. Oh, and up around the top of the jersey there, but no flag, so it's going to be inbounds, in fact.
And the clock's running here. There's no timeouts. That's surely
they
going to
have
be the last
no
play of the game.
timeouts. This is unfortunate for the Jets, but they're trying to get the play off. And a spike there by Ella, but I think the clock may have run down, Kenny. In fact, it did.
Ooh, looking at a replay, that was a big tackle on.
There was a big tackle on the around the corner there. So at the end of the first half here today, it is now 0-0 the Jets and Stingrays.
And we'd like to remind everyone there that we're actually going to be looking at a awesome little fireworks presentation there from Vulcan Fireworks there. So for those who've seen around for the women's presentation there, we've got a fantastic halftime show from Vulcan Fireworks.
Welcome back. Today, the Summerbowl, the second half. We've got the Stingrays warming up on the had warmed up on the far side. Now under coach's instructions, the officials are over having a quick chat. Well, the Jets will be coming back very soon to the field as well. Current score 0-0. I'd like to thank Vulcan Fireworks for the fantastic display at halftime, and you can see a little bit of laser show on the far wall as well. Also presented by Vulcan as well. Thank you very much for the show at halftime. I'm glad I hope you enjoyed it.
How about those fireworks, eh?
Those fireworks were pretty cool. So the referees are just heading out and having a chat to the volunteers to get off the field soon, and we will be bringing the Jets out. And if you're still with us on the live stream, don't forget to send in some questions or comments on the stream of what you do like and what you don't like. And if you want to ask us a question, we'll answer those as fast as we can. We still have viewers online watching from all over the world, and hopefully they're enjoying this show from Gridiron Queensland. So far, Gold Coast Stingrays ladies 0, and the Logan City Jets yet to score. One half of football left in this year. Bit of a tussle tonight, Kenny. How do you think the second half will go?
Look, we've seen points scored from both teams in other divisions here, but it's good to see a defensive battle going on between these two teams.
Yeah, I mean, it's not what I thought would happen, to be honest, but it's a good thing. Both teams not surrendering too much ground, and it's a battle between the 40-40. And I guess the first one that breaks, it will be an enormous plus for that team.
That's it. This could be one of those situations where one team who makes one big offensive play, or hell, it could be a special teams, maybe even a defensive play, to a points of the board, that could get them over the line.
Yeah, it is one of those things, isn't it? You see that time and time again where one play opens the floodgates for, it's a confidence thing. Perhaps neither team wanted to make a mistake, and sometimes that produces the mistakes. And I think that you're right, that if we have one play that busts one open, then that team will take ascendance in this game. We'll see how we go.
Thing to watch here, though, the Gold Coast Stingrays are probably the only team here in the women's division here who's been able to somewhat contain Christy Moran.
Yeah, absolutely. She has had no room there tonight at all. But that's great coaching, and kudos to the ability of the Stingrays to do that. The fullback from the Jets is getting a little room with a big power run.
Michaela Parrott for sure,
Yeah.
and also the other inside backs for the Gold Coast Stingrays, CJ
equally,
Sims,
yeah.
and, Rosie Suamalo Aleki. Both of them dominated the playoffs last week, and they've brought their form back into the Summer Bowl.
Yeah, the Summerbowl. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she looks just as good as anyone on the park. Definitely. She could bust one open if she does. I don't think there'll be much to be able to stop her.
And I think we're going to see the Jets starting to make their way back on the field.
Yeah, the Jets are coming back out of their team huddle and in the dressing room. The coach Farrar taking them inside. They discuss, what they can change or whatever, and calm some nerves down. Both of these teams clearly showing a lot of nerves out there tonight, but a fantastic defensive battle. I think the first to break will take this game out for sure.
Wise decision there, I think, from Pete Farrar. Obviously, a lot of distractions going on at halftime with the fireworks and the light show. I think it was a smart decision to bring him into the change rooms.
Yeah, it's exactly what I would have done if I was a coach. I want my team inside where I can talk to them, calm them down under no distractions whatsoever, and get them all pumped up for the second half.
You're exactly right, and that's what's about to commence in just minutes now. The second half of Summer Bowl 3 here at Langlands Park in Cooperoo.
Yeah, I'm looking for this big offensive line of the Jets to take control. I think when they do, then we're going to see a lot more freedom, with the running backs. So, but time will tell. And I think that the coaching staff of the Jets will give these girls much calmer in the second half. And you notice that the Stingrays also took their team right away from anybody in the corner, and did very similar discussion, no doubt. So if you're still with us on the live stream, don't forget, please send in your questions or comments, and we'll deal with them as soon as we possibly can. We're very happy to do so. We're glad that people from like Tasmania, Gridiron Tasmania, have joined us tonight and today. And many of the questions are, about how the game is played up here, and we've dealt with them as we can.
I see a comment that has been put up there. Someone asking about the drink that might have been opened in the commentary booth. We wouldn't do that. We're extremely professional here, aren't we, Parky?
Absolutely. I don't know who would suggest such a thing.
Except for the person who said it was a Coke, you'd be right.
Yeah.
So just want to make a mention here for those of us who are here with Langlands here. For those who are looking for some beverages, the bar is closing in 15 minutes. So consider this your final call. The bar is closing in 15 minutes.
Well, I'll see you back in 14 minutes, Kenny. So with the second half option going to the Gold Coast Stingrays, after they deferred in the first half, I believe, it looks like they will be receiving.
Confusion on which way they're going.
Yeah, I think the Jets will be kicking towards the Eastern Suburbs clubhouse side. And the Gold Coast Stingrays are receiving, running towards the city end, if you like. Or from the right to the left if you're viewing it on our excellent live stream. Okay, Jets setting up to kick off for the second half. Back to receive. The Gold Coast have got two players splitting. And here we go. We're up live, and the ball is kicked down to the up back who pitches it to the back.
I think they're definitely trying to keep that away from Ella Tuvi, but the Stingrays won't have any of that. They passed it straight to her.
And the tackle made on or around the halfway. It would be 1st and 10 for the Stingrays.
And of course, when I say Ella Tuvi, I in fact mean the special team ace, Dee Hobbs.
Very deliberately pitching the ball back to the most dangerous player in open field on the Stingray side of the football, and she did make a good run upfield. Ball popped out at the end, but she regained it. So we have 1st and 10. First 10 Gold Coast Stingrays. On the 43. We have some movement on either side of the football, and flags and whistles. Play has been blown dead, and the officials will just negotiate the result of the play. Head referee Julian Leonard.
No worries.
Offside, 18, defence, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
So the Jets player was offside before the snap, so it'll be 1st and 5 now for the Gold Coast Stingrays. Pass thrown and through the hands of the intended receiver, number 3.
Beck Hirsch, they're the intended receiver again.
Yeah, the intended receiver there, just the ball that seemed to get right through to the face mask, actually. And ball pops out and it's been incomplete.
Just when we thought we'd seen the end of hurry-up offense.
Stingrays with that little move around by the number 3, the wing back, tackled but close to the first down yardage, the yard to gain. It looks like a first down, or very, very close. In fact, it is a first down for the Gold Coast Stingrays. 1st and 10. On about the 36-yard line. Shotgun. Same play, the ball on the hip but tucked away, and now she has a bit of open area close to the yard marty again.
Nice bit of trickery there, hiding the ball behind her
Yeah,
back.
a bit of trickery, like the old Statue of Liberty to herself, and around the right end, and looks like very close to the first yard, but it's going to be second and very short, possibly 2 yards, maybe 1.
I think I've only seen that plain flag football.
The bit of trickery from the Stingrays. Here's that same play again. This time the quarterback tucks it away, has a lot of room but very well shut down the corner, shedding the block. 42 for the Jets there and making the tackle. Open field.
Ashley Brewer, the rookie linebacker, making a play out wide.
Really good play here. She was on an island there. She shed the receiver and made the tackle. First down, Stingrays. A little give up, a little forward give over the top, and 89 looks like run upfield and tackle by 14 the Jets.
I think that was Jessica Spring once more, the wingback, doing her thing on the end around.
Nice tackle there. About a good yard gain, about 3 or 4 yards. Be second down. Little movement again. This time it looks like a pitch, but she hangs onto it, cuts up the middle. Looks to be up around about the 3 yards to go. It'll be third and possibly 3. On about the 22, on the 18-yard line, I should say. And that'll be a timeout call by the Jets, I believe. Timeout, Jets.
They've
timeout.
put them off guard
Jets.
with this no huddle offense.
That's the
They've
first
approached in the
timeout.
second half here, and the Jets just need a chance to catch that breath, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the beauty of the whole intention. One of the most valuable intentions of hurry-up offense, or no huddle, if you like, is to keep the defense on the field and the inability to make substitutions.
That's exactly right, and force those players to take snap after snap.
So the Jets having to burn a fairly early timeout there, Kenny. That could come back later on. Could be a very important call.
And speaking about important, Gridiron Queensland, we have our own app now via Team App. Download our awesome new app and stay up to date with all our latest information. Install the Gridiron Queensland app on your smartphone or tablet now.
Get onto that Google store and download that app, guys. So Coach McKinnon has said his piece to the Stingrays and have come out now with the third and relatively short, about 3 yards to go. Now set up in the same formation, obviously, with the shotgun. And there's that same familiar play. A little pitch this time to nobody.
No.
Ball is loose on the ground. Lots of Jets players around the
I think
ball.
the Jets might have this. Let's see.
A
on
Jet
replay
comes
here.
up with it, but with no decision from the officials just as yet. And it is a Jet ball.
That's right. For people wondering if that should be a penalty there, it's always a bit of a grey area when a ball hits the ground there. You could very much argue that 52 was simply just trying to make the tackle.
Hey, well, you have the right, and like anybody else, to climb or shove or push to get to the football. And so it's usually the last one that comes up is the one the officials will go with. You can see here there was a tackle made there, but you can argue that she was still trying to get to the ball or was tackled under suspicion. The ball was still on the ground, and several Jets and Stingrays players were all over it. And a Jet came up with it, and it'll be first down, Jets. Yeah, Christy Brown over the left-hand side, Christy Moran, I should say. A gain of about 4 or 5 yards. That'll bring up second and about 6. And looks like the Stingrays may have gone fairly early here.
That's the second time now the Jets have used this hard count to a lot of success. And what's most impressive is they managed to hold their water throughout this situation.
Offside
I mean, the offensive
with
line.
contact. Defense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
52. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
yeah, exactly. Ella's using the hard count there, and good discipline by the centre, Sarah Kane. And it brings up a second and very short. The hand is to Moran. This time a little room over the left-hand side. Gets the first down. And that will be a new series of downs unless there's flags for the Logan City Jets. 1st and 10.
There we go. Let's see. The Jets approaching halfway now. Let's see if this next couple of plays can get them past halfway and then into some scoring territory.
I haven't seen anything different yet, Kenny, by either team. Both teams come out and did exactly what they were doing in the first half. So obviously they're going to go with their tried and true, and hopefully they're hoping to bust one open, I guess.
I don't think either team could argue what they're doing was necessarily wrong. They both went in with a share of the lead, if you will, with the 0-all score.
Exactly.
Oh, play action pass.
And as soon as you say that, of course, the Jets come up with something completely different. And the ball is incomplete, deep downfield. Intended receiver 93.
93 would be Danielle Brown.
And there is a flag in the backfield of the Jets. The result of the play was an incomplete pass on first down. Now the officials are talking about the incident in the backfield. And here's the explanation from head referee.
There is no foul on the play for illegal downfield.
So there was no penalty on the play, so it's an incomplete pass. Will bring up 2nd and 10.
That is one of the beauties of our sport there. If referees ultimately disagree with each other, the head referee has a right to wave off flags.
Yes, absolutely.
Is the correct call.
Here's that familiar give left to Moran. A little bit of room. A gain of about 4 or 5. We bring up 3rd and about 5.
So one of the questions that's just recently come up there from Jennifer Tulima, whilst we have the replay ability to change the call, it can only be called from the officials there, not an actual coach's challenge from the sideline.
A couple of flags thrown here right at the football. We have a false start.
And we just saw the official call there from...
So we've got a 3rd and 10 situation. Not sure who the player was there, made the false start or jumped or whatever, but it is on the offense and with 3rd and 10, the Jets, big 3rd down for them. The give, and met right at the point of the handle. Unbelievable, Lontalik all over Christy Moran. Loss on the play, bring up 4th and about 13 yards.
You look at that on replay, I think Lontalik has probably got some of the best hands, and when I mean hands, the ability to fight off defenders with her hands in the entire women's league there. They're incredibly fast, and she gets into that spin move really quickly.
And very strong, clearly. Yes, absolutely. She's dominating the inside at the moment, and the Jets just don't seem to have an answer inside. That's a nice punt, though. But I guess who's in possession of the football right now. Good coverage, but she breaks it, heading up the sideline, but pushed out of bounds. On or around about the, looks like about the 35. It'll be 1st down for the Gold Coast Stingrays, 1st and 10. So the offense of the Jets come off after a somewhat forwards and backwards drive, if you like. But no harm done. But on come the Stingrays, and they'll be looking for the first score and to take the lead. And change the course of this game, the momentum of the game as well. So the Stingrays come up and they'll be in the similar formation they have been, this time with an extra back.
Yeah, this one looking almost like the Jets formation here.
Almost. And they give to the left-hand side. Jets seem to read it very well, and there she is, that little fire plug number 2 for the Jets, knocking down those players are way bigger than her. Right at the line of scrimmage, a gain of about 1 for the Stingrays.
Denise Pepe getting her first carry of the half.
Yes, Denise Pepe in the game at first carry. Oh, a little quick snap there, and met in the backfield. A nose tackle coming through, 52 for the Jets.
Casey Coolwell on the defensive line.
Nice read, a nice read, and shut that one down very quickly. Tackle for a loss, It'll be third and about 11 yards to go.
You saw in the replay there, it was just a matter of Coolwell just staying lower than her blocker there and just really pushing hard to get into the backfield.
Low guy always wins.
That's exactly right. Or low women in this instance.
And that's in this case, absolutely. Carry to the left-hand side. Met again in the backfield. Flag on the play. Tackle for loss, but received the result of the officials' report. Seen the replay here. The Jets just all in the backfield really quickly and just met her right at the line of scrimmage. Not much you can do as a running back there, but hang on to the football.
Illegal shift, offense. We're not set for 1 second. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
So the Jets have accepted that penalty on an illegal shift and taking them back 5. So it still remains third down and about 16 yards. Dropping back to pass this time. Looking for the out pass. There it is, but read by the Jets and head of the line of scrimmage. Tackle right there. It'll be 4th and 16.
Something worth mentioning. Let's see on replay. Look at the number who's throwing. It's number 15. We've got to change a quarterback here.
Yeah.
Trisha Cameron now playing some quarterback.
Yeah, a nice pass. Hit a receiver right where she should have, right in the hands.
Beck Hirsch.
But unfortunately for her, they couldn't set up the screen, and the Jets read that and brought her down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down. Nice play though. Bit of change.
Beck Hirsch reigns in at quarterback.
Oh, and have a bit of a
to Pepe now,
double flip downfield, but the Jets DB.
Oh, nice play.
There she is, 13.
Haley Peterson, the experienced
nice play
safety.
by Peterson there. Just batted it down. Said no, thank you. Not in my house.
Big stop there to bring up 4th down. Haley Peterson, she's been around the league now for 3 years. She doesn't get fooled around from some trickery like that. Got to say the.
And now we have a bit of a discussion with the referees. The officials are coming out with the explanation of what's going on. I think they're saying that was on 4th down.
We have an illegal motion, offense. Penalty is declined. Result of the players a turnover on downs.
Yeah, there you go. Illegal motion. They've declined it because of the incomplete pass, and that means the Jets will take over.
And speaking about over, the bar, it's closed and you will no longer be able to get drinks there, guys. So the bar is officially over. So if you were looking for drinks, unfortunately, the bar is now closed.
So the Jets, 1st and 10. Bit of a shift here. Jets with a huge unbalanced line, and looks like Chrissy Moran looking to get around the right-hand side. Can't do so.
Oh, no.
Can't do it, and that's a really nice tackle by 21 for the Gold Coast Stingrays for back to the line, maybe for a loss even. And it'll bring up 2nd down for the Jets at 11 yards to go, around about the 40-yard line.
This is some physical football being played by these two ladies.
The arm wrestle continues, Kenny. Absolutely. You're spot on. This is a very physical game. And another little bobble, but he has the ball. Ella cuts back to the left and then right, and then is brought down by 52, and there she is again. And we have no gain on the play.
Let's see the awkward snap here. I think it might have happened a little bit earlier. Ella Tuvey there, but she managed to take it and turns it into something and at least gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Good ball security by the quarterback there, Ella Tuvey. The ball was being reefed out, but she held on to it. So keeping possession for her team.
They do need to address this though. They've been struggling with a snap all night. That's about 5, I think, on my count of misplaced snaps. They've been fortunate not to lose any one of them though.
Yeah, something that it's possibly the pressure from the big defensive line of the Gold Coast Stingrays, but they haven't lost possession yet. Hand off to Moran at the middle, a little bit of room this time. He does pick up 4 or 5 yards. She's got to bring up 4th at about 5. Gain of 6 on the play.
And that's going to bring up 4th down there.
It will be 4th. It'll be 4th and 5. I don't think I've seen so much north-south running by Christy Moran in 2 seasons here tonight, Kenny.
Yeah, look, I think
the Stingrays have got fantastic contain. Here's that motion again. And a keeper by the quarterback.
Oh,
and
look
open
at that.
right up the middle by Ella Tuvey. Read that perfectly well.
But she
a
looks
nice
like she's down.
play.
But she's down. That was a very awkward tackle around the neck.
Very awkward the way she came down on her back, I think, more than anything. But we'll have a look at this. There is a stoppage there for have a look at Ella. So, but it'll be first down Jets. See if we can show the replay of this run and the read by Ella Tuvey.
It looked extremely painful there, the way it came down. I'm going to see that
See
again.
here, she's no one in front of her at all. She just takes off down the field. There's a tackle, nice one around the shoulder, but look at the way she twists at the end there. And I think the lower back is the problem more than anything. I think that's the way she folded over that left leg and a bit of a tweak in the left.
An unfortunate situation. You can see it one more time and the play develops beautifully. But
It's a great run, nice tackle, nothing wrong with that at all. But the way she twists at the very end here, that's going to stretch anybody.
this is one of the situations there for ball carriers at home. This is why coaches tell you upon contact, lower your shoulder and try to be the lower person.
Definitely. Make
Running
that small
upright can
target.
put you into awkward situations like Ella Tuvey was in there.
Yeah, you can see that she's twisted right over the back of that of her lower body there, and it's definitely stretched her considerably where she shouldn't be.
And she's getting up. She's sitting up now, which is a good sign.
That's a good sign. She's up on her haunches and been assisted up to her feet. She's feeling a little bit of pain in that. I wouldn't mind betting she's stretched her glute or something like that. There'll be a fair bit of pain there. So Ella might be to her feet here, but she's not looking as if she's got too many motor skills. At the moment, she is going to come to the sideline.
Going to get carried off there from the two medical staff out there, which is Rachel Dutra-Band, who's also a women's Gridiron Queensland player, and Tim Kearns from the Bayside Ravens, who's acting in set for the for Gridiron Queensland today.
So Ella Tuvey coming to the sideline. She is up, and that's the most important thing for us, is that she is vertical and is being able to walk. So we'll see. Hopefully she gets back into the fight. So the new quarterback hands the ball off. Christy Moran, nowhere to go. There's 3 or 4 Stingrays already there at the point of handoff. And that's going to bring up second down, sorry.
Just to answer the question there from Mr. David Reid, the clock does not stop here. We are running by the 9-man Colts rules, if you will, where the clock does not stop until the 2-minute warning, regardless of injuries, timeouts, or the ball's getting out of bounds.
Unless, of course, the officials indicate that that's what we will do, which, of course, in this case, is not that case. We have timeout Jets on the field.
Timeout, Jets. That is the second timeout.
As the referees just indicated, that is his second timeout. 1 to go. Was 7:20 odd, counting down. So Coach Peter Farrar, no doubt talking to the Jets offensive unit and trying to keep possession of football. They need a score to go ahead if they're in momentum with them.
And while we've got this break in play here, I just want to announce that the raffle that has been going on all day, it is just about to be drawn. We're going to get the winner's ticket second, but that winner will be getting a GQ merchandise bundle. And I've just got it now. The lucky winner of the GQ merchandise is ticket Blue A20. I repeat, ticket carrier Blue A20. If that is you, you now are the proud owner of a awesome GQ merchandise bundle, courtesy of Gridiron Queensland. Where do they go?
So after the timeout, the Jets will be second and about 16, sorry. There's a snap, and the quarterback is pounced on it immediately. The ball seemed to be ripped out of the hands of the quarterback and in the possession of the Gold Coast Stingrays.
Of course, you remember this is the second string quarterback, which is Caleb Brown, a usual linebacker, having to fill in the absence of Ella Tuvi there.
Exactly.
Sometimes when you're not handling the ball like that, it can be odd, putting it in a quarterback style of handling the ball.
Yeah, it's hard to get a rhythm, and when you're thrown into this, and particularly in a big game. You're not expected to do that, so, And
also, guys, just remember, the e-program is available, and it's something we're definitely going to continue via our team app, which you can find through www.playgridiron.com.
So the Stingrays will take over, 1st and 10.
Forward progress
Maybe not.
was lost before the ball was fumbled. It'll be 3rd down.
There we go. It appears that the Jets are still in possession of the football, and it will be 3rd down.
Look at that. A couple of vital decisions being made. A few referee decisions that they've exchanged there to try and get the right call.
Yeah, I can only assume that we're looking at the fact that they said that forward momentum was achieved. But it will be 3rd down Jets regardless. 3rd and about 18 or 19. Once again, same thing. The old backfield, but she tucks it away, runs into the ball, pops out, but it popped out again. I'm not sure who actually comes up with the football here, but it looks like it's the Stingrays this time. A big run and a solid hit at the end. The ball popped up, and it looks like the Stingrays this time will definitely take over.
We're going to look back at one of the other replays where they used the exact same play with Ella Tubi here, but this time they used it with backup quarterback Caleb Brown. But unfortunately, at the back of this end, the ball pops out right at the end, and the Stingrays demand that fumble stands.
Exactly. You see it, a big helmet on the football at the end of the play there, and pops straight up in the air. And the Stingrays 16 picked up the ball. 1st down Stingrays. 50 on the carry over the right-hand side, met at the line of scrimmage. Short gain of maybe a yard or so. So he's 2nd and about 9.
Suiomalo Alecki on the carry there.
And she's slow to get up now.
Looks like, I think it would be the right or maybe the left ankle. One of the ankles there.
It definitely looks like a lower leg, doesn't it, for sure. So the problem we have when these happens, though, Ken, of course, being 0-0, the clock's still running, and this is restricting the ability to score of either team.
Especially when injuries happen here.
It's maybe benefiting the Stingrays slightly on this occasion because they have possession, but the clock is running, so we could be looking at overtime.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to give the heads up for people there to know. If this score remains tied at full time, we'll be moving into our overtime. We'll be moving straight into overtime, which is unlike a lot of other sports. It's not a matter of just putting extra times on the clock, and it looks like Sawyer Milo is getting to her feet, but she's getting helped off, which doesn't look good for her return. But overtime consists of teams constantly going at it from being 25 yards out, and both teams respectively get an opportunity to try and put it in the end zone until one team cannot match the other.
Well, we moved into 2.5 minutes of left in regulation time. The Stingray player has been assisted from the field. She did get up, so that's a good sign. But now we have Stingrays 2nd and about 9 to go. Little shotgun around the knees, looking to pass, but here at the line of scrimmage, the ball pops out again, and the quarterback regained the ball. Number 10 in on the play for the Jets, I think, or 18, can't see.
Some big pressure there. We're at the 2-minute warning now, I think.
Official timeout. That is 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning.
There you go. The indication from head referee Julian Leonard, the birthday boy, that there's 2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
That was the Nuxinator, Terry Nuku, getting penetration and making a play in the backfield in that last play.
Stingrays a low snap, but picked up and tossed around to the right-hand side. Met the line of scrimmage. Wow, lowered the beam on a Jets player there. And tackled down, and that's going to be 4th down at the line of same line of scrimmage. You'll see the replay here. She comes up and lowers the beam on one of the Jets players. It just
holds on to her, credit though.
Holds on to her, regains her feet, and makes a tackle.
But what's looking forward, there's bringing up a 4th down in a liking punting situation here for the Stingrays. Good news for Jets fans though. Ella Tuvey is being stretched out. She's got her helmet on. It looks like she's going to return to the game.
That's a really good sign for the Jets. No disrespect, but they really need the leader out on the field.
Timeout. Stingrays. There's their first timeout of the half.
This time.
Just to answer the question there from Mary Tango on our live stream. Jolene Bennett, the superstar player for the Jets. She is in fact number 64.
So fantastic news for the Jets fans that Ella has regained her ability to get into the game. She's got her helmet in her hands, and she's looking like she's walking up and down, barking orders at the offense, and she's ready to roll.
If she can take back this first, it'll be a fantastic story for her for years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. The defensive coordinators for Jets out there making a couple of adjustments and giving them a bit of a push along. Nikki Carlson and crew are leaving the field, and it looks like the Jets D are ready to roll. So here we go. The Stingrays 4th and about 17 or 18 to go. The snap is good. And the punt is a wobbly old punt, but it's plenty great bounce for the Stingrays.
Let's see if Haley
Jets
Peterson
have ability to return it, but are not interested in any way. The Jets will take over. It'll be 1st and 10 for the green. And if I'm not mistaken, it's looking like Ella is coming back into the game.
Ella Tuvey is coming back in the game, bringing her offense to the field with 1:19 remaining. Jets have 1 timeout left in the bank. And Ella's got a whole lot of green grass to try and cover if she wants to pull a game-winning drive here and set herself up in Jets folklore.
Kenny, I think I've seen this movie.
I've seen many movies like this.
I think I've seen this movie, yeah. Out comes Ella, and she's going to lead the team down, and hopefully, if for her sake, you know, and the team's sake, she's going to do the fairy tale finish here. 1:19 in possession in your own half. And there's a pitch to Moran. Nice block.
Finds some
Brings
space.
her, but a really nice tackle by the Stingrays, but she just can't break that last one. She looks a little frustrated, but she's got very close to the 1st down marker, probably about 2 yards to go.
That was number
Very nice block.
Amy Henry on the stop there. Looked a bit shaken up, but she's gotten up there.
Yeah, I
She's
think she rolled right on top of her.
determined to finish this game and hold the Jets out and force this game into OT.
It'll be 2nd and about 3 yards to go on the 25 there, Kenny. The Jets still in possession. 47 seconds and counting down. No real hurry, because if they score, it's great. If they don't, we'll go to overtime. But they can't give up the football in this situation. There's a pitch again.
Moran with some room to
Looking
the
for
right-hand
blocks. It
side.
looks like she's made a little bit of a hole. There's a hole.
Oh, she's got some
There's
space.
open. She's down the sideline. Number 6, Christian Moran is going for the end zone in pursuit. And there's no one's going to catch her this day.
Flags are
Christian
down
Moran
there.
is in the end zone, but there is a flag at the line of scrimmage. Most important, there is a flag at the line of scrimmage.
It looks like a holding call. Oh, this is going to be heartbreaking for Jets fans. It looks like the flag is going to be a holding and it's going to wipe this touchdown out. Let's try to figure out where this holding took place here.
All the Jets fans in the stands are thinking this is a travesty. The one play that she breaks loose is coming back for a hold. But It does show.
Holding. 33, offence. 10-yard penalty from the spot. Remains second down.
Unfortunate for the Jets side, but of course it does show that they can do it on any single play. Moran, clean set of heels. She's gone. But there we go. Back for second, and a little bit further now to go. It will be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be second, and they're going to, I guess, around 14 or 13 yards.
Oh, that would have been an absolute screamer for the Jets to try and take this game, but now they've got to try and do it again. Let's see if Moran has it in the tank to run another 80 yards, but she's got 19 and a half seconds and one timeout to do this for the Jets.
Yeah, put the champagne back in the fridge there, Kenny. We've got another couple of plays to go. 19.5, and Jets in possession. And here we go. And she's set on it again. Ella's not afraid to run the ball up the middle. She cops another heavy hit.
Timeout here from immediately from Pete Farrar.
Yeah, Pete Farrar was quick with the timeout, and that empties their tank. But they are in possession.
Timeout, Jets. It's a second timeout.
I think that
With about 14 seconds, you see here, the ball does pop out there, Kenny.
Correction.
She picks it up. And
There's
cops
a third
1,
and
2,
final
and then it
timeout.
lasts a little knee in the back. That won't help.
I wonder if they could argue that was being a spike.
Exactly.
So yes, I think Pete Farrar there, he calls the plays and is also the head coach, was hoping to get a few more yards there and make this final attempt at the end zone a little more reasonable, but they picks up about maybe 4 or 5 yards there. With 14-6 remaining there, they might get another play off if this play comes up short in this next one.
Yes, without actually having seen Pete Farrar's playbook, with 14.6 to go, third and, pretty short, it could be that he's going to make sure he gets the first yard here. Or does he take a shot? And maybe win the game on a pass from him, surprise everybody, and get one out of the hands from Ella, into the hands of one of those receivers who haven't done, not much tonight in the air. Well, nothing from the Jets, but you never know. Or does he give it to his trusty back again and try and bust it down the right-hand side?
Well, that's what I think you're right there. I think the question comes to Christy Moran, key player or key distraction here.
Well, I've always said if you've got a big dog, you've got to feed it. You give her the ball and let her run it, mate. But here we go. Some pressure, and here's Chrissy Moran. Got the first block, gets the sideline, gets around, but runs out of bounds. So we still have time here. 8.8 left on the clock. First down, Jets.
But surely with all these carries, Moran's got to be
More
burning out of
importantly,
energy.
getting towards the halfway line of the the game, the field, and a little bit more room. Still on the right-hand hash though. 8 seconds left in regulation, almost 9. First down, Jets. Ella Tuvey, Christy Moran, and the offensive line. What can they produce for us? There's a snap. It's clean. A little toss to Moran. Cuts it back up the middle. Nothing happening. That'll run out in regulation time. So we have a 0-0 scoreline at the end of regulation. We're going to overtime.
All right, guys, time to give you an education in the overtime system here. It's been a long time since we figured out, since overtime has happened. It's the first time in 10 years, I think, that we've gone to overtime in a championship game here. So this isn't like other sports where we just simply put on more time on the clock. Both teams are going to have a chance to score from the opposition 25-yard line. They have 2 downs to try, and so obviously they have a chance to make a first down and then score. Both teams will take a chance at the end zone until one team cannot match the other. So for example, if the Jets get the ball here first and they score, the Stingrays need to answer back with a score of their own and a conversion depending on how the Jets go about it. So pretty much it's a tit-for-tat game until one team produces a better result than the other. If after the first attempt there, the ball will move from the 25-yard line to the 15, and we'll keep moving in closer until we have a winning team.
So the idea of the clock, the situation is, I believe they run it as a quarter, as a half, and I'm not too sure how the clock will run.
It's it's on time downs here. It's all
It's
about
completely
attempts.
on time. Okay.
It's all about attempts here. So
Okay.
the clock is taken out of the equation now. How exciting! Summerbowl 3. We get to see some overtime action.
So you will see on the scoreboard the clock will be set at 0-0, and as we said, it's all about the attempts made. Of course, they can achieve first downs, marching towards the end zone. That's still obviously part of the drive. But the moment they score, the amount of points recorded, just like a normal game, will be responded by the other team, and the higher score wins. So they're just discussing all of the rules and the situations and responsibilities in the middle by the officials association, and then there will be an announcement on who will have the football first.
I didn't see the result of it. Or you said the last overtime game was first.
13 years ago.
Who was it taking?
Wildcats or someone else.
It wasn't the Ravens, maybe. That's what
Oh boy.
Overtime games. Glenn Parker, as a coach and a player, how many of these have you been involved?
Yeah, been in a couple. Yeah, I've played in a couple. I've also coached one at a junior level, a semi-final, a qualifying final, the grand final. That was an absolute pearler. We had 3 or 4 overtimes, and eventually we got there. But I can tell you, as a coach, it's absolutely nerve-wracking. This is a very emotional time for coaches. It's really hard to prepare them for.
No doubt. Yeah, the last time I played in one, it was a semi-final. Us Eastside Ravens taking on the Sunshine Coast Spartans, which went into a double overtime there. It is insane on your emotions, but it really tests the mental of both both teams.
Yeah, I mean, it's very true. And if you had any form of nerves at all coming into this, your nerves completely go out the window, because it's no longer nerves. It's complete emotion, and adrenaline takes over, and it's just an absolute panic. Well, we'll have the captains out for a coin toss, and then that coin toss will determine who would like to do what. They don't have to take the ball, of course, just like a normal coin toss. They can defend and put the pressure on the offense of the opposing team.
Looks
All right,
like
ladies.
spirits are still high
Great
there on
game
the
so
Jets
far.
sideline.
We've got a tied game. The Gold Coast Stingrays, as a visiting team, will call the coin toss. Whoever gets the coin toss will get possession first in overtime. There's a head.
So here's the head referee
There's a tail.
doing the coin toss in the middle.
Call? Heads is the call.
It is.
It is a head. See, possession. Okay. Stingrays will have possession first in overtime.
And as usual, it looks like the Stingrays have won the toss, Kenny, and taken possession of the football. They don't have to, but they did.
That's 4 in a row they've won today in all championship.
They're pretty good on these coin tosses. I guess the Jets are hoping this game doesn't come down to a coin toss. But it'll be possession for the Stingrays. And we're going to be running towards the clubhouse end to our right on the screen.
Running towards the camper.
So first possession on the 25 will be going to the Gold Coast Stingrays offense.
So to give you some historic knowledge, the last time this went down, a championship game was decided in overtime. It was 2007 in the junior division, with the Bayside Ravens taking on the Gold Coast Stingrays, and in that were an interception. So
There
the
you go.
Stingrays have been before, at least as a club. Let's see if these girls can add to the tradition.
Absolutely. Here we go. The Stingrays have first possession, 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. The snap is low, picked up, looking for a pass. Going deep and batted down at the very last moment.
I think it was actually a drop there. Mika Doggy wide open for a reception.
She was wide open there. She was all on her lonesome. I hope to get a... Should get a replay of that one with a bit of luck.
We're gonna see
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, quite right. It did get through the hands to the receiver, and unfortunately distracted by the DB, and the ball went to the ground.
That's what you're going to show as a DB. Even if you get beaten, you got to hustle back because you never know what might distract the wide receiver.
Absolutely, absolutely. Second down. Still 10 to go. Snap inside, pulled back. Play action again.
Play.
This time, same player, but a little bit overthrown again. So that's going to bring up third down.
That's
third and 10. So far, the Jets D holding on.
2 chances the Stingrays have now missed with a deep shot.
Yeah, that one was there too. Hard to get touch if you don't throw a lot of passes during a game, though.
That's exactly right. I'm thinking, where was this passing game earlier in the game?
Yeah, exactly. But here we go. Out of the huddle comes the Gold Coast Stingrays on third down. There's a snap, a nice snap. This time a run by the quarterback over the left, a flag on the play.
It's going to be blown dead.
And whistles have been blown, so we will hear the result of the play.
And as we're actually seeing the Stingrays move Denise Pepe back to quarterback.
This looks like a false start by the receiver on this side, but I'm not absolutely certain.
False start, 21, offense.
It is indeed.
5-yard penalty.
False start on
Still
the
third
Stingrays,
down.
marching him back 5 yards. Still third down, 15 yards for a first down. As I say, you can obviously gain a first down. You don't have to score. You can keep the drive alive by gaining first downs and march all the way to the goal line. Shotgun. Snap is good. Over to the right-hand side. Little pitch out. Looking for room to move. There is none whatsoever. The Jets are there. Ball popped out and dived on by the Jets. See the result of the play, though.
Let's see where this ball comes out. Oh, I don't know. I think the backside of number 15. Trish
Yeah,
Campbell
it looks
might
like
have
the
written it down.
referees are saying either down or it was for momentum. Either way, it will be fourth down.
Oh, the officials are going to take a chance to double check this decision here using
Are they going to review this one, are they?
replay review.
The ruling of the field of down by contact is being challenged.
Obviously, this is a huge review here. The Jets could have a lot of momentum. That being said, it was on fourth down, so...
I'd have to say this is probably the most important review of the whole day, because this determines whether the Stingrays get another down, or in fact the Jets will gain possession in overtime. Hard to see when that ball comes out, but we'll leave it to the officials to make their decision. The ruling on the field was
down by contact.
Down by contact.
Obviously got a lot of experience here in the
Looking at the slow-mo, you can see the players coming down. You can judge yourself, but there's a rip there from the Jets player. And
okay, no, actually.
They'll be looking where the Stingrays player or any part of the body is actually touching the ground right there when the ball is clearly coming out.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be out. It just needs to have started the process of coming out, of actually being depossessed.
So this is a close call for the officials.
And we've got a lot of experience here. We've got Mark Louie and Lucas Haynes here in the review booth. That's well over 30 years of experience between the two of them.
The players patiently waiting for the call. This is a big call. The call coming out. And the news coming out now from the head referee, Julian Leonard.
After review, the call in the field of down by contact is reversed.
Wow, a big
fumble,
play. Call for the
recovered by the
Jets
Jets.
there.
Jets will have the ball first and 20 on the 25-yard line, first and 10.
A huge call. The Jets will take possession. The first possession by the Stingrays has failed to register any points. So the Jets will take over, first and 10 on the 25.
What is good news here for the Stingrays is the Jets are not a field goal kicking team. So they will need to drive the full 25 yards and have to score to try and end this football game.
Yeah, absolutely. These girls here absolutely have got to drive. They're not going to kick any field goals here tonight. But of course, if you're dressed in green on the sideline, you know your first string quarterback is out there, your first string running back is out there, and you're in possession. So let's just see how the Stingrays defense reacts to this high-powered offense of the Jets. First give is to Christy Moran to the left. She cuts it to the right, cuts it back up the middle, and not a lot of room to move, but she does get about 5 yards. About 4 yards, sorry, maybe 5. So it'll be 2nd and 5 to the Jets on the 20-yard line.
The other thing worth mentioning now, if the Jets do not score here, it'll just come back to the Stingrays, and Stingrays will start with their second possession. Check that. I think the Jets will actually, I repeat that. The Jets will get another shot there, and then the Stingrays will further have to match their offensive output.
So 2nd down and 5 yards for the Jets. There's the pitch. And Moran around the right-hand side looking for blockers. Looks very close to the first down mark. Maybe forced back just short. Not too sure. Looks very, very close. We'll probably bring this up in replay here. We can see the end of the run there. Can't see the lines. But she looked pretty close to that mark. And looks like they may even do a measure. They are. The head referee has asked for a measure. All these things take a little bit of time, ladies and gentlemen, but it's really important whether a first down is achieved here for the Jets, giving them a new series of downs.
If I'm either coach or even on that team, I don't think a couple of seconds to measure a ball is definitely going to derail my experience.
Absolutely not at all. This is vital for both coaching teams and naturally for the athletes themselves. Looks to be very, very close.
I think it might be short.
Yeah, it does look to be a tad short, if anything.
It is difficult from this angle. Oh, it's going to be extremely close, actually.
Yeah, it looks it's an inch short. So it will bring up a third down, I believe, and inches to go. That's not really going to trouble the Jets all that much. Inches is no big deal, but it is a boost for the defense of the Stingrays, knowing that they have stopped them on 2nd down. So the Jets now 3rd and inches.
Looks like people are boosting in to try and check out this overtime game. We've now boosted up to 81 people watching the live stream with us this evening for Gridiron Queensland.
Who said women's sport is not happening?
Oh, definitely not. This has been a fantastic game of football.
3rd and short, and very, very short. The Jets are ready. The Rays are ready. And here we go. 3rd down. Elatuvi. The toss to Moran. They do take the chance. They're going around the left-hand side. Looks like she has the first down.
Ooh.
But slung back. I think she's got it. It'll be first down Jets.
We have a Stingray down there. It's number 12, Mika Duggie. But she's up and she's walking it off.
Oh, yeah, a bit of a collision there between two Stingrays, I think, as a matter of fact.
I want to see on replay here. You can see the first down marker is almost right on that 15-yard line there. I think you see Moran's shoulder move it over, and that's exactly what happens. First down, Logan City.
Jets doing a good job here of just keeping the momentum, just moving the ball and moving those sticks closer and closer to the goal line, putting the Stingrays under a lot of pressure. First down. Again, it's Moran, this time to the left-hand side. Met at the line of scrimmage, beats a tackle, and then gets about 2 yards, maybe 3. It'll be second and about 7 yards to go.
Here's a replay. Look at that. I think it's number 45. I think that's CJ Sims. That's how you set the edge on a run play there, completely demolishing the lead blocker.
Yep, definitely. This is a very physical game. Everything on the line here for the Stingrays. Obviously, the girls are not wanting to give an inch on defense, and they're doing a fantastic job. And the Jets just seeking for that one play. So second down and about 7 to go on the 12.
Look at how tight those splits are. It's definitely a running team formation.
It is unbelievable, isn't it? They are close. They're looking to make domination on the line. Oh, they give the big fullback this time. Right up the middle, close to another first down. Very close to the first down marker. It looks like about 2 yards short, maybe 5 on the play. It's going to bring up third and about 1 to go.
Kayla Brown contributing in the running game that time.
Yeah, Kayla Brown is stepping up, man, and that she's going to be very close now. They're very, very close to the 5-yard line.
Stretches that ball out the last second there.
It should be third and 1 on the 6. And timeout Stingrays, I think.
Also worth mentioning that, yes,
Timeout,
teams do
Stingrays. It's a final timeout.
additional timeout during this overtime period. The Stingrays using theirs there. The Jets still have theirs in the pocket.
Yep, the Jets still have theirs in the pocket. We're on 3rd and 1.
And the Jets well and truly knocking on the door now. Just 6 yards from the goal line here. 6 yards from winning Summerbowl 3 here in 2014.
These two teams, obviously, previous winners of the Summerbowl, looking to take the 3rd one out and obviously get 2 Summerbowls into their respective under their belts. As a football fan, this is an absolute beauty. Going to overtime, you can't beat that. It's a very nervous time for the coaching staff and all of the players, but you know, watching this game, it's very exciting. It's the way it should be. You know, goal line stands, an offense trying to make good both ways. This is awesome. So it's going to be 3rd and about 1 yard to go after the timeout from the Gold Coast Stingrays. The Jets have 1 yard for a first down and only 6 yards to take out Summerbowl 3. Of course, if the Jets do score here, there is no reply.
Because, yes, in fact...
Because this is their first attempt with the football in hand. So this is their reply to the Stingrays' attempt. So if the two teams come back onto the field. And 3rd and 1. A massive down.
We're hearing the Jets chants going on now, willing their side to try to get victory here.
There's a snap, the pitch. Moran looking to right. She looks like she's very patient there. Probably waited a little bit too long. But she's down at the line of scrimmage, hit heavily in the tackle. And she's on or about the same line. It'll be 4th and 1 still, I think.
I think you're right. If you look at the space, you saw it in the replay there. She just put the foot in the dirt and cut up.
I think she hesitated. She was waiting for that final block, and it just didn't happen for her. And that gave the time for the pursuing blockers to come across. The ball popped out, in fact, and she grabbed it back.
CJ Sims with another big hit.
A massive block, a massive hit there. Did big tackles from the Stingray units. So it'll be 4th and 1. Here it is, the Jets, 4th and 1. There's that. Ella Tuvey looks to have the yardage. And it is a first down for the Jets.
Oh.
Ella Tuvey coming off the bench. Down for the count. Comes onto the field. This is a fairy tale. First down Jets on the 5. On the 4, in fact. First down, first and goal on the 4-yard line. The Jets with the momentum. Can they do this? The Stingrays standing tall on the goal line. Everybody looking at each other. Let's hold them out. They're all saying one heart, one beat, whatever it is. They're trying to dig deep.
4 yards.
First down.
4 attempts. will dictate the rest of Summerbowl.
Here's Ella, gives the ball to the big fullback, cut out the middle, gets a block very close. Looks to be a yard out, if that. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Stopped there by CJ Sims, and
good defense there. You'll see the inside back of shed the block and stand up the big fullback. Right in line. Huge block by 81 of the Jets, just forcing the hole. But a goal line stand right there. No way of you getting in here. And that's going to be 2nd and goal on about the 2-yard line. Elachivi gives the ball a little bit counterplay, but spins out, but is tackled in the backfield. The Stingrays standing up tall. 21 in on the play, and the big fullback is slow to get up.
she looked like the back of her head really.
Yeah, she hit the ground very hard there. Yeah, she did.
You're going to see it on replay.
Two players combining it. Oh, yes, the head on the ground. That's what's upset 77 on this play. She has slammed her head and back of the head into the ground, and she's not very happy about that at all. A huge tackle. This defense from the Stingrays is relentless. But that's going to force 70. She's fine. She's up. She's jogging off the field. She's okay. Put me back in, coach.
But in comes number 18 for the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets are a
That's
little
Terry
reshuffled.
Nuku, the powerhouse that is nicknamed the Nooksinator.
Yeah, this is interesting. One of the big powerhouses on defense stepping up now. And 3rd and goal.
4 yards
Clean
away.
snap. Inside handoff, looking very close there. Oh, down at the 1 yard line. Be 4th and goal on the 1.
Terry Nuku coming in for a play on offense and coming extremely close to becoming a game-time hero.
What a play. As 4th and goal on probably the 2 yard line. This is a massive play in Summerbowl 3.
A timeout being taken here from the Jets now. They're using
The
their
Jets
one
are
timeout.
using their timeout to have a quick chat.
Timeout, Jets.
Make sure they get everything correct.
It's their final
I've got to
timeout.
say it now. The heart of the Stingrays to be holding them out at the goal line inch by inch is absolutely astounding.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can just see them, the coach telling you draw on the pride of the Stingray pride and what's happened in the final before. Anything you can do to make it improvisational and motivational on 4th and 2 on their own goal line, defending for the Summerbowl. And the Jets, on the other hand, of course, looking for that one play, that one block to get someone into the end zone here. Will it be Christy Moran? Will it be the big fullback coming back?
Will it be Ilatuvi with a sneak?
Or will it be Tuvi with a sneak, maybe? Who knows?
This is some
Great stuff.
this is some exciting football. I'm glad this was the main event here.
If you stayed for this one, you got your money's worth here. There's 4th and goal on the 2. It doesn't get much better.
Will it be the pride of Gold Coast that will push this into a double overtime, or will the Jets pull out the touchdown they've desperately needed right here? 4th and 2 with the Summerbowl behind that line they call the goal line.
Yep, here we go. Here comes the two teams. The Stingrays onto the goal line and the Jets just 2 yards away. 72 inches to go. Under center. There's the stabby. She does sneak it, and she's very close.
Oh, there's a dog pile there. We've got signals from some. Signals from the near side Highlanders.
Very, very close.
Let's see what we get from the official head referee there. Some have said she's in, others aren't moving their hands. No flags on the play. This decision will be final.
What have we got? It's a touchdown! The Jets have won the Sun Bowl. The Summerbowl is owned by the Logan City Jets on the last play, 4th and goal. It doesn't get better than that.
Oh, I'm going to have to try and push Glenn Parker out of the commentary booth as he's gone fired up. But there it is. It came to overtime. The Jets. Sorry?
They're challenging.
Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Hold the phone. The call has been sent down from the officials. They are going to challenge this play.
They're challenging the play. They're challenging the play.
The play will be challenged. put the champagne bottle on ice for a few more minutes. We are going to go to the replay booth and we're going to challenge this play and make sure for absolute certain that this is a Logan City Jets victory.
We're going to go back to Ben's place, have some pizzas in the swim.
Sounds good to you?
Wow, this is horribly close. You see a good push there. It looks extremely close to me there. I think she gets in. Ella Tuvey gets stand up there. I can't really make it from this angle there. And just remember, the ruling on the field was a touchdown. It needs to be irrefutable evidence to say that she did not cross the plane. If they cannot achieve that, the play in the field, which was a touchdown, will stand and Logan City will, in fact, be Summerbowl champions 2014.
Tell everyone to stay off the field until after the presentation.
We'd like to remind
The
everyone...
ruling on the field of touchdown stands.
It stands! Logan City is official! They are the champions, 2014 Summer Bowl. Look at their run on the field and exuberations. What a final game to end the women's GQ season there from the two best teams in the division. Outstanding game there. I'd like to remind everyone, while the emotions are high, we need both teams to stay on the field for the presentation with Glenn Parker. That's right, I need you guys to stay on the field there. But Logan City claimed this victory in an overtime fashion there. Ella Tuvey, the quarterback, coming back from a horrific twisted back looking injury, comes on to sneak for the game-winning touchdown. Oh, for those who stuck with us in the game and on the live stream, I hope you have been rewarded with a fantastic display of gridiron football here by our women's division. The Jets, excited initially before the replay, will put their celebrations on hold. And what a heartbreaking loss there for the Gold Coast Stingrays, who put their heart and soul in defending that goal line there, but it wasn't quite enough to stop Ella Tuvey and the Logan City Jets. And we're kicking over to Glenn Parker now, who's going to be talking to some of the game-winning Jets. Glenn Parker, we are going to be moving to you, mate.
Wow, what a finish to the Summerbowl number 3 there. The Logan City Jets camped on the goal line of the Gold Coast Stingrays on 4th and goal on the 2. And who would have thought? Ella Tuvey tucks it under the arm and gets it in, puts it in. So we're just going to let the girls introduce themselves to each other once more. And then we're going to interview a couple of people from the Stingrays and, of course, the Logan City Jets, the victorious team. Then we'll go through the formal formalities of presenting trophies to these two teams. Pretty emotional part into the game, so we'll try and get this done without anyone leaving. Getting too excited, so well done to the Jets, obviously, and all of their fans. To the ground crew, well done. And obviously to the Gold Coast Stingrays, the reigning champions. What a game they put up. So we'll let them introduce themselves and we'll get them back here and we'll get the formalities underway. So girls, enjoy. Ladies, can we get all the players over to the presentation area, please? Both teams over to the presentation area. We'd like to have a chat to you all. Both teams, Stingrays and Jets, of course, over to the presentation area. If I could ask a couple of the members of the Gold Coast Stingrays ladies team come out and have a chat to me, that would be awesome. Dee Dee or someone would like to come over, please. We're trying to invite a couple of people over. We'll just bear with us. They're obviously, you know, want to do their thing. We'll get them over and we'll interview a couple of people and get their thoughts on the game. And then we'll do the formalities for this evening's Summerbowl number 3. Thanks, Dee Dee. If you'd like to come over and I'll ask you a couple of questions. I know it's going to be tough, but just another game, yeah. Girls, what a game.
No, he's about to have a chat. Sarah Kane, could you come over and have a chat with Glenn Parker, talk about this victory? Sarah Kane, number 74, talking to you.
No reaction, nothing. Go again.
Sarah Kane, you've been called upon for an interview with Glenn Parker on the live stream. That's you, number 74, you're up.
Nothing. Here we go. Oh, sorry, guys, ladies. Just thanks for coming over. Thanks for spending a little time. What a great game. Defending champions, and you really stuck it out there today. Completely changed the attack. Nullified it. You know, you guys changed the course of the whole game with the pressure on you know, Christy and the other girls. Come down to overtime. Goal line stand. I mean, gosh, it doesn't get much better. But unfortunately, you know, obviously someone has to win it. But how did you see that one, Dee?
Trish? Yeah, it was always going to be a running game today. Jets and Stingrays have a strong running game. Congratulations to the Jets. Always a good battle with you guys. You're led by one of the best people in the game, Alatuvi. Congratulations on your touchdown. If it was anyone that I'd want to score a touchdown, it's her.
Yeah.
Good call. Well said. And girls, do you have anything else to say for on behalf of your team, coaches or otherwise?
Yeah, just want to say thank you to all our supporters, our coaching staff. Our coaching staff really put in a lot. And thank you to all the supporters for coming down. And, well, we did come out. We came to play, obviously. We went into overtime. So congrats to both the Stingrays, offense, defense, special teams. We did our best. Congrats, Jets. You killed it out there, and you won it in the end.
Well said. Congratulations to the Stingrays on a magnificent season. And please put your hands together for Coach Rob and these fantastic Gold Coast Stingrays girls. And likewise, if I could ask, I guess we should bring Ella out and one or two of the other girls if they'd like to say something. Well, Ella, my gosh. You know, we all saw you go down in that play. It looked like you twisted something around the back there, and it looked like that was your night done. And then you came off, and you had a bit of manipulation on the sideline, and it looked like I'm good to go, and strapped it on again and got out there, and away you went. Yeah, fantastic effort. It was a fairy tale finish. You know, the way you know, we were sitting in the box there thinking, you know, can't you do it? Can't you drive them all the way out the field? And took it on yourself, and you stuffed it in the end zone. Well done. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I'm pretty stuffed. Yeah, look, I can't have done it without these girls. Yeah. And the Stingrays, if it had to go down like that, it's how it went down. It was going to be one of us. Yeah. We knew it was going to come down to a close battle. Yeah, I'm a bit lost for words, man. Yeah, I guess from my point of view, from observation of seeing you girls play over the last couple of years and seeing the offensive line in particular, I thought, you know, this is where it was going to happen. And it was clear that the Stingrays knew that.
and they nullified what should have been a big part of your game. But you stuck at it. You stuck at it, and you stuck at it, and you stuck at it. And you forced the ball over, and you took it down the other end, and you know, you stuffed in the end zone. Well, Christy, it didn't really go the way you wanted to go tonight, did it? But you still got the yards, and you still hang on to the ball. Most important thing that happened, we were talking upstairs, was about turnovers. And even though the ball popped out a few times a day, poor old Sarah had one of those nights where it just seemed to want to pop out every time she snapped it. Not her fault, but it's the way it is. But you never gave up possession, and that's what counted, yeah? And you kept that possession, drove it down. What did you think of it?
I think I took more hits in that game than I have all season. But that was just awesome effort by the Stingrays. But, you know, I was hurting out there, I won't lie. And every single one of my girls and my coaches were egging me on, and I just knew that it was going to be a hard day at the office. And I had every girl behind me, all those girls in front of me. That pullback touchdown hurt. But we got there, and I think it's very fitting that Ella was the one who took us over the line.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, I guess everybody would agree with that to a big extent. It was a wonderful game to watch. I'm sure everybody here thought it was wonderful. I know the ground crew think it was wonderful. You guys, you girls did a heck of a job out there, and to beat such a formidable opponent is a credit to your coaching staff and the preparation. But not only that, your determination, execution as a group of young ladies, from us experienced oldies that watch the game and seeing you youngins come through, in a female brand of the sport. I just can't say enough. You girls are fantastic, fantastic, just fantastic to watch female sport go so well in this state. So, anyone else want to say anything? Are you girls happy? Well, okay, we'll let you go back, and what we'll do is we'll get on with the presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, the Logan City Jets. Okay, the very first thing we're going to do tonight is, of course, the runners-up plate, if you like, and we'd like to call the coach, Rob McKinnon, out to accept the plate from the president of Gridiron Queensland, Mr. Richard Gill. A lot of people may not recognise Rob McKinnon anymore, but I assure you it is Rob. Well done, buddy. Well done, buddy. Okay. Rob McKinnon, man of very few words. And we'd like to call out the captains of the Logan City Jets for their medals to hand out to the other players on the roster. So if the captains would like to come out and receive the medals, we'll hand them over. Richard will hand them to you now.
All right, there's only 3 bundles, so you'll have to share.
So the captains will hand those out in due course to the players on the roster tonight.
Last name Mills, CJ Mills. Sims. Yeah. CJ Sims.
Okay, now as in every other final, the Summerbowl has to have an MVP. I think there was probably about 30 odd of them out there tonight. It was unbelievable. I didn't pick it. Thank God I didn't have to pick it because I wouldn't be able to. But the independent board panel, if you like, have come up with a name, and it's CJ Sims. Number 45 from the Gold Coast Stingrays, who is in the shower apparently, now running onto the field. Ladies and gentlemen, CJ Sims, MVP, Summerbowl 3. Well done, CJ. You want to say something after that run on?
Oh. Stingray Pride!
Well said. CJ Sims. Well done, CJ. Awesome MVP of Summerbowl 3. And the last thing we have to do tonight is Coach Peter Farrar, if you'd like to come up and accept the Summerbowl trophy from the president of Gridiron Queensland, Mr. Richard Gill. And well done, Peter Farrar.
Ladies, come on, come and get it.
I don't want to talk, but I do want to thank our Green Army. The Jets ground crew are one of the reasons that we do so well when we play. So thank you to the support that we've had from our family and friends this year. This is for you as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, once more, Summerbowl 3 and second time winners, Summerbowl, undefeated, the Logan City Jets.
All right, guys, we're coming back to me here in the studio. It's been a fantastic day of football here for the Gridiron Queensland State Championships. Obviously, congratulations to the Spartans winning the Colts division, the Gold Coast Stingrays winning the men's division, and as you just saw in one of the most epic battles of today, the Logan City Jets taking home Summerbowl 3. What a great day of football, including Vulcan fireworks there, a fantastic halftime show here. But on behalf of Gridiron Queensland and the East Leagues Club, I'm Kenny Andres, partnered with Glenn Parker. Thank you for joining us on the live stream. Hope to see you in 2015.